So Bad Boys LA, you were a lot less ratchet this episode, and you know what? I was here for it, because we actually got some good character development and storyline progression. Do you want to talk about it? I do. Here we go. So in this episode, Bad Boys LA picks up from, when they go to the campfire, they want to talk about the situation. They, present Rio to the house. He's staying. They're like, what the fuck? Why is this bitch still here? Yada, yada, yada. They ask them, Rio, oh, are you gonna, press charges? Or are you gonna, do whatever? And then Rio's like, no, I'm not a type of call the police type person. And then Milan's like, oh, no, I don't do that. I only call the police, or I only call the ambulance because his hand. And I'm thinking, nah, nigga, you called the police that night before when he pulled out the fire extinguisher. But now you're only saying that you did, girl, shut up. And then, by the way, Rio also is who the fuck tipped Jonathan off and said where he was and what to do in terms of coming into that security. He doesn't know Gutta did that. And so he's like, what the fuck? He wants to find out. So that's going to be, I guess, something they're going to eventually go through, at least at the reunion, child. And then we find out more about the fight. Rio basically says, I saw him come in, I grabbed the chair, and I started hitting him with it, Something happened, and eventually he got the chair. I guess he grabbed it and started hitting him, boop, boop, boop. And, that's how he got his cuts on his hands. So, technically, he, got the chair first and started throwing it at him. So, whatever, it's a wash. Gutta comes in, he's like, oh, nobody talk to me, I have a stomachache, I don't want to be here. I'm like, okay, was that really necessary for you to, do that? Okay, whatever, just being extra, per usual. So they discuss what the plan is. They're going to talk about doing the video, the music video, and then the actual song, because they never got to finish the song, right? So Carry On and a couple other people are going to go scout out the location or do whatever in terms of casting for the music video. And then Milan and all of them doing the music, whatever. So basically, they all do that. It's pretty much that, whatever. Now, interesting, when they're at a lunch, I believe it's Darrell, Anthony, Dylan, and somebody else, maybe not. Darrell was making it seem like Carry On was leading Gunna on. And I'm like, Carry On's not leading Gunna on. It's making it, Darrell's like, don't lead my friend on, don't break my friend's heart, don't do this, all the yada yada yada. And it's like, bro, Carry On earlier in the season told Gunna, we're just friends, we're cool, I see you as a homie. This has already been established, so why are they trying to drudge this up again? Carry On's basically, saying the same thing. He's like, no, we're cool. Don't do that. That's messy. And that really is messy. You're going to end up fucking up a good friendship, right? Seriously. Darrell, cut that shit out, okay? Oh, by the way, Darrell, when they were asking people where they were at during the fight, with Rio and Jonathan, I guess Darrell was getting it in with his ex, honey. He said his legs were up in the air, honey. He was getting fucked. I know that's right. Shit, I'd be in the room fucking too instead of watching them two niggas fighting, child, getting all ratchet and types of ghetto. I want to get ratchet and ghetto in between my legs and then my butt, bitch. Okay. So yeah, that's that. In the studio, they lay down their extra tracks. I guess Milan Christopher, did a decent job on his track. They just, did little ad-libs, whatever. Natalie comes in. What in the baby hair hell was that, Natalie? That baby hair shit was hideous, atrocious. What the fuck was that? No, okay. The baby hairs, to me, the baby hairs fad is just way overblown, right? I mean, it's so much. It looks nasty a little bit. It looks like just smudges of shit everywhere. A little bit delicate is nice. But what Natalie had on her head looking like damn, freaking, I don't know, Scrabblins and shit. And look, it was fucked up. Natalie, that's not a good look. The baby hair stuff is overplayed. I'm telling you. I even thought I saw, there was something online where this girl got baby hairs tattooed on her. And I'm literally just like, girl, like the shit don't look realistic. When did baby hair start being on trend? Can someone drop that in the comments? I'm really like genuinely like curious. Like this shit, like, I don't know. But anyway, so that was that. Let's see. They do the dancing auditions and whatnot. Okay, so the first girl basically, look, she was a dark-skinned girl, right? And she did a decent job. She was decent, right? But a lot of the times, like, I didn't like how Curtis was like, oh, I'm going to give you a 10 because, they be sleeping on the dark-skinned girls and everybody, yeah, I'm going to give you a 10, because you're dark-skinned. It's like, okay, wait, are you really giving her, like, 10s and high scores just because she's dark-skinned? And even Gutta said the same thing. Gutta was like, so you're giving her a 10 because of her skin color? Gutta ended up giving her a 1. I was like, oh, shit. Damn. But then a few other scrippers came and they were dancing and shit. But we had our first male one, and he was alright. I mean, he was good, whatever. But then this bad bitch came on, child. She was blind. I don't know what she was. She had that tan skin. She came in pretty as hell, got on the table and started twerking, clapping her ass on the damn table, child. She did the damn thing. I was amazed myself. Oh, there was one girl before her. I think she was trans, that she had a big ass butt. And she was able to wobble it. Moolah wasn't having it though. I mean, he gave her a 10, but I could tell like he was like not really going off when she was shaking her ass like he was with the other women, because I think he knew that she was trans or whatever. You know how Moolah is, okay? That was that. I mean, this really was kind of, I want to say, like a filler episode. There really wasn't anything super dramatic going on. I guess we'll find out and see more what's going on next episode. But, it was nice to have a little breather from the ratchetness of the last couple weeks. But, yeah, don't do that whole Carry On Gutta thing. Like, please don't. Like, that is so whack and played out. Whack. Also, why was Rio, like, in the booth with Milan while Milan was doing his backup? Like, his backtrack voice. Like, you're just in the background, like, you look like Milan's punk. You literally are Milan's punk, Rio. You really are. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode of the Bad Boys LA. And I will see you on the next video. Bye!